Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we got Dragon Link. This deck is a huge problem for metagame. It's been hugely represented at the last YCS, or I guess at Euro Nationals, at the WCQ. I think it was the second most represented deck after Kashtira. It has the ability to able to OTK out of nowhere. It has a huge potential against rogue matchups. Just able to bestial away all the problems and just being able to summon out massive boards. And on the right side here we have Live Twin Spright, Runic Sprite as well. The mix of the stuff. People think this is going to be the best deck of the format, but I guess we shall see. We're going to be seeing here a Lubellion going to activate, pitching search for a Magnamut, which is already insane. And then we're going to activate a quick launch here, being able to access into Chaos Angels or the Spader is huge, as well as against the Live Twin stuff, being able to banish any of those the Link 2s is just massive as well. We're going to see them get out the Tracer, go into Striker. We're going to be searching for the boot here. We're going to be banishing, doing all sorts of stuff. And we activate the Tracer here, or the Striker Dragon, pop itself to add back the Tracer to the hand here, which is a nice play, be able to extend. And then we're going to be banishing it, summon out the Magnamut, activate the effect, tag out to Lubellion. Lubellion put regain on the field. That card's absolutely just bonkers as well. And then we're able to special summon out the Tracer off of the boot that we have here. So not going to be using it to go for the recharger in the deck is interesting. Then we can go for the Ravine, linking those away, going for the root here. Going for the White Dragon, putting it back on the bottom of the deck with the regain, drawing a card, that good old Chaos space. We do this so we essentially get 2 extra cards here, because we're able to search, and we get follow-up as well. Going into the Triple Burst Dragon, here we're going to be activating Pisty, going to go with summon out that Tracer there, and then we can just pop the boot if we wanted to. Going for a Seals here, and then we're going to activate the boot effect, popping the recharge, or popping the my bad. We're going to do a Tracer effect, pop the boot, lock us into Darks here, and then we're going to go to Boral Savage. It's going to be able to equip the triple, so we have triple negates here, as well as the Seals, and we also have the Dark in hand. We're going to have the Magma End Phase Search, as well as Dragon Ravine as well, which I want to mention is pretty nuts. We're going to set 2 cards and then pass here. Any chance one of those, a branded beast, would be absolutely just insane as well. And then end phase, we're going to be searching for the Baldrake here, which is going to be a very, very nice interruption off of the regained as well, because regain will be able to summon back out the Magnamut from the graveyard, which is just ridiculous. And it also changed that we can put back the Seals if we want to as well with the regained, if we activate the Seals first. We're going to see a tip being activated here, which will be searching as well as banishing from the deck. I don't think they have much to stop this. There could be a world where they do negate this with Boral Savage, but we're going to see them choose to let it slide here. And that's going to be searching them for the Runic Fountain, so not having to go for any of the Hugin discarding here could be very nice for them. We're going to see them activate the Fountain here, and they're going to be normal summoning out the Lilla, activating its effects. Interesting that they choose to play the Fountain immediately. Maybe hoping that they're going to get the Seals bounce out of it or something. Or, maybe trying to reassure them that, you don't want to Seal bounce it. We are seeing the regained going to be targeting the Magnamut to summon it out. And it looks like they're thinking here. They do have a Flashing Fire in hand. They're going to hit it with the fire there. then we're going to be thinking if we're going to activate. So we're going to activate the effect of the Savage, and we'll really have something we're going to be activating in chain here. And then we're going to be summoning out both of them, banishing the Pisty there. So we get the search off of the Magma as well as the Baldrake summon here. It's interesting to me that we chose not to stop any of their like summoning back here. We're going to activate the Flashing Fire, and then it's going to be hitting the, or maybe targeting the seals. We're going to chain seals here because the activation of the first Flash Fire was negated here, bouncing back the copy of Fountain here, summoning out the Druis Worm. So we're going to be able to send off of the Baldrake with the Druis Worm as well, which is pretty nutty, to be honest. They're going to activate Fountain once again here, so we have to activate another Runic spell. We're trying to get the draw 3 here, but I don't think it's going to be a problem because we have 2 more in hand. We're going to be linking away here for the copy of the blue. Then on summon here, we're going to be sending the Druis Worm to pop. They're going to be chaining the freezing curses here. And then we're going to be flipping up Beast to pop the Fountain here. And then we're going to be chaining the blue to bring back. And then we're going to be able to send the Kissy Kill off the Druis Worm. And just not able to play here. We see complete Bestial control there. That was a very nice play. So the Bestials have some amazing interaction, as well as Beast being able to reset the regained onto the field is also pretty nice. Really liking how well played that was by Dragons there. That was a nice play. As well as we're gonna be able to search off Magnamut during the end phase as well. Just having so much, not even needing to banish those evil twins or live twins of his opponent there. Just having to send them to the graveyard and knowing they have nothing left in their hand. They burned through. I think it was one of them got negated with the. They ended up burning through 3 of their Runic spells, and yeah, they were activating Fountain, but they had that fate more Runic spells every time. And I think they only had 1 left in hand as well, which is going to be what are you going to do against a full Dragon board with 1 Runic card? I guess, and they popped the Fountain, so you're not even going to be able to get to activate the whatever you want to get whatever you need, because you just have no more turns. You have no more access to Fountain. You have nothing here. But moving on into the game 2, I definitely think Dragon has the advantage here, especially in the hands of a good player. Shout out to Josh. He's won the past few, or he's actually topped every regionals for the past few bits that he's played in. Dragon is one of his specialties. I'm going to be starting learning Dragon from scratch. Probably it's going to be in one of the options for the either the POV or the new deck 1 month challenge that I'm going to be doing there. But diving into game 2 here, we're going to be seeing Runic Sprite twin. Going to be starting off with a Fountain here. We haven't seen any of the Sprite cards yet. And then we're normal summoning the blue, and then we're going to be able to search or summon out the Frost. They are going to be trying to get a draw during our opponent's turn, which is kind of nice. I think they have 2 more pinks in hand as well. But those are pretty nice discards. We do see the Slumber in the hand. So we could potentially Slumber summon the Hugin. But I won't be able to search, which is kind of rough. There's no point of searching there. Well, we're going to be seeing it regardless here. And I guess we can activate Fountain and then Hugin as well. Discarding the pink because we do not need the pink. So going to be here, going to be chaining. searching for another fountain, and then we get a draw one. You know, a nice little upstart there. Not bad. Can we draw into something better here? There was no way we just saw a tip. We can go for a gigantic though. That's going to be a fair play. Giganteffect's going to be able to activate here. Probably going for a blue. We're going to be seeing a blue in that ultimate rarity. I love that card. In ultimate, it looks so nice. And then I'm seeing Jet summon out. Jet effect's going to activate. Searching for the starter there. Starter's going to activate here. And then we're going to be seeing them go for a copy of. They're just gonna spin it. Actually, I don't think they activate starter there. They just link away for IP. Then they do the lines there, keeping the starter in hand. So they don't need the extender there, and they should reveal the starter and the fountain. And they had a nice little draw two there and search. And they're gonna set 2 cards here and pass on that, as well as don't forget Frost in the graveyard as well. Imagine if Fountain could return any quick play spells. That'd be just insane. The question is how will Dragon break this board? You know, they'll be able to link off with IP. Probably go for a Griffin. Griffin will be able, or not, yeah, Griffin will get them a draw as well. But then they'll also be able to summon either the pink or the blue back, depending on what they need, if they need a pop or not. I think Fountain should probably have like the restriction that you can't draw for the rest of this turn, or you can't draw the turn this was activated, something like that. That'd be probably a little bit more fair, because we keep seeing like these Runic combos with like For Hire, which just draws like 7 cards in one turn. It's just pretty nutty. I'm glad that For Hires are getting some love though. I like when like random decks just come up like that and they're just like super cool. Like Rex is an actual custom card. Being able to search that off Fossil Dig is also insane. We're seeing a Soranier going to activate here. And then we're going to be chaining a starter. And then we obviously are going to hit the Frost, you know, getting them to stop that draw, which is going to be quite important there. And do you summon out a carrot or a red here? It looks like he's thinking about summoning out blue. And then blue effect's going to activate, you know, he's going to take 1,000, 100. Searching for red. They were enter battle phase here. They're not going to activate the IP there. That's kind of wild. Crashing into IP there. So not even going for that Griffin play. I don't know why they would do that. In main phase 2, they're going to activate the Seyfert, or normal summon Seyfert. We can activate the effect, pitching the, pitching here the Soranier, and that will let us search for either a Magnemite or a Druid Worm. We could also search for Baldrake, but there's really no point, because then Soranier is going to dump Lubellion to the graveyard regardless. So, like, the thing is, with Magnemite, you will be able to search during the end phase. With the effect, like with Druid Worm, it's kind of difficult because you can't send the pink or the blue. You pretty much have to leave them both on the field. Unless we have really a way to out it. Because if we send a pink or a blue, they're either going to get a draw or a pop. So it's like an important part to realize when you are playing against Live Twins, is that you want to be able to destroy both of them at the same time, so that you get the most value. Because you don't want them to start like adding back, popping, drawing, and just getting so many pluses there. I just want to know why they let the IP die. Like, why would you not just link or go into the Griffin and then be able to draw? Can they play through Griffin? I guess they could always crash the Griffin. That makes sense, you know, wanting to hold the Griffin there. We're going to be seeing them go for the Druid Worm, and Druid Worm's going to be sending the blue. Kind of crazy when you think about that. And then Soranier will be able, or not Soranier, Lubellion will be able to activate, you know, putting the Regained onto the field there. I'm pretty sure that the Nightmare Griffin is a 25, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is a 25. That's why. So they don't want to crash their only way to get Griffin there, which it could be pretty good. We see them link away into Romulus, and then we're going to be seeing a white banish to summon out, and then we're going to be able to link off into the Pisty there. Then we're going to be able to search for the black, and then we're going to be banishing the white. Potentially, yeah, putting it back to the bottom, using that Chaos Space like effect. And then we're probably going to link the black and the Romulus into a triple burst. Super standard. And we do have Chaos Space in hand as well. That's going to go hard. Triple burst, and then we're going to be able to search for the white. So much recursion. Like, this deck does Lucid Roll super hard, though. Reading Regained, like, holy. That card's absolutely insane. Like, that card's just busted. Now, they're going to activate the Chaos Space, going to pitching the white, searching for a Levianeer here. Like, having multiple targets in your deck for Chaos Space is just absolutely insane these days. I don't know. I love Chaos Space. I like to think Chaos Space is super cool. I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a little like version of the deck that is like completely different. Like, it's not Dragon Link, it's just Chaos. We're getting some cool Chaos support, so I'm really hoping. Like, you can obviously make a Chaos deck, obviously, but like I'm talking about like a good Chaos deck. We're gonna be seeing Levy gonna activate here. Gonna be ripping from the hand, it looks like. Or no, it's popping 2 cards on the field here, and so this is a amazing way to get rid of both the twins. But you also have to get rid of the fountain, right? But they have another fountain in hand, so do you really care about fountain? I think I'd pop the twins myself. They're looking at the graveyard there. Yeah, you definitely pop both the twins because you don't care about the fountain because you know they have another one in hand. So now you're getting rid of the fountain problem here. Then we're in a Chaos Space, put Lubellion back, drawing another card. We draw into a spell, which is always going to be nice. And then we still have the triple. We still have Pisty, so we can always Reborn there and can get us access to well. Here we're going to activate the effect. It's going to be discarding Boot Sector Launch, which is kind of weird to me. And then we're going to be dumping the Tracer. Then we're going to activate Tracer, or activate Pisty, summon out the Tracer there. And then we can either go into Seals here, or we can go into Boral Savage, and then go into the Boral End Dragon. But at the same time, we could also go into Boral End and then Reborn. Whatever we want here. We could just link away, negating the. Yeah, probably you go for. You probably go for Boral End, getting the link 3 in the graveyard, and then you can just negate the effect of Levianeer, and then go for the Savage. But like, it also depends like what you have in hand, or what you expect your opponent to have, right? But not dumping the Apps routers was kind of insane as well. We're going to see them go for the Boral End here, not in the extra deck, not in like the EMZ. So this way they can't get hit with Griffin. And then we're going to be banishing the Pisty with Red MD, summoning itself out. Then we can activate Red MD, going for the Druid Worm here, and we can actually go for a Baron as well with this. Or a Dispater. Really just whatever we want to do. Can we find a way to get like, and Tracer can also pop during our opponent's turn as well. So we're going to go into a Seals here, then we're going to activate the effect of Tracer popping popping the Ravine, and then they're summoning out the Recharger, synchroing away into the Boral Savage. Here we end up with Seals, Boral End, and Boral Savage. We don't get a Beast on the field, though, and we don't get the pop, but we can Reborn out, and they didn't actually Magnum Mode at all this turn, so they won't be able to add. We're going to see a normal summon of a pink here, activating the effects, and we probably Boral on this. We're going to actually regain, summoning out the Drawers Worm here, then summoning out the blue. This is probably where we're going to link away, and then we're going to negate that link with the Boral End. And then we can just Tracer pop as well, which is pretty nice. If we have another target in the deck, though, that's the issue. Looks like we're struggling here. You know, we know they have like so much advantage. So we're gonna switch them with the red, which can be a little bit of a problem, but we also have the Boral Savage on the field as well. Then we switch them with blue, activate blue's effects. I have a feeling this is where we're gonna get hit with the Droll. That's just been chilling in the hand here, and we're gonna search for the carrot. If you just drop Droll here, you don't care if it gets negated by red, right? You have all your stuff on the field. You definitely Droll here. Not dropping Droll is insane to me. Because if you drop Droll, they negate. Like... they lose a body, and then you just have all your rest of your negates. We're going to see a link away into the blue. And we're going to think here. We have a pink, so we can't Reborn the pink. We can also link away for pink and then get the draw. We're summon out the Tracer here in negate. And we can't really stop that with the red. I still feel like Droll was the play, for sure. But like when you look at Dragon Link with a board like this, there's no way they're going to be able to out it here. They're summon out the Jet, and then they're going to go into the pink. Pink effects can activate here to draw one card. It's going to be good to go through. We have Fountain, Unknown in hand. Two unknowns. Looks like one of them is a trap as well. We do have Flashing Fire. That's Freezing Curses. We're summoning out the Carrot here. I guess I know we had Carrot, okay. And they're going to be able to go for a Unicorn, which we'll be able to get a draw if they do stop this. If they don't stop it. It's going to send the Fountain in the hand to the graveyard there. So that's going to leave one unknown in a set. That set still. And we still have the red. They're going to negate with Boral. And will they chain red here? They're going to hit them with Freezing Curses. And we don't have a way to negate this. You know what could have stopped this? Hitting them with Droll earlier. And then they're going to hit a black, and then I think they hit a Chaos Space as well. So got rid of, and they hit Sorenir there. Which they're able to put back and draw, which is going to be pretty nice though. I guess they couldn't do that if they hit them with Droll. Then we're going to see them summon back the blue with the pink. And we still have Seals here, which is crazy. And they're going to Sunny Snitch. And then nothing on summon here. They're going to then activate Sunny Snitch. I still don't think that the live twin player has any way of, beating this. It's going to summon out a blue as well as a regular pink. Okay, that pink there. Also want to point out that the live twins don't target. Then we're going to activate the effect of Sunny Snitch, banishing itself and sending the blue to the pink to the graveyard here. And then we're going to activate these seals, and they have the Call by the Grave for the seals. Absolutely insane there. And then we're going to be sending the Boral End here. So we did out the Boral End, and then we can activate, bring back the pink off the blue. And then we can go into our copy of Nightmare Griffin here. Playing around the earlier that they had the Bestial, but they do have the Bestial still. They have Druis Worm. But they'll have the red for the Druis Worm as well. And then we're able to send the Slumber to set the copy of whatever it's called to the starter to the field here. Nice way to get a third starter, I guess, and just pass on that. All this could have been avoided. There was this hit with the Droll there. We do see them draw anti-spell for turn as well. I mean, they're still not in the greatest spot. But it's still a good spot to be in. They don't have a battle phase for a very long time here, so they're going to have to rely on their pink summoning back and the red negate. I can't really see it, though. Yeah, if we just go battle phase right now, crash into the Nightmare Griffin, what can they do against this? As well as if they took life points, and we're getting really close to time. So it's just like, if we just chill here, we're fine, essentially. So we just crash. They're going to see a tip going to be activated here to search. I guess they have to hit stop that Druis Worm there. And they're going to hit a Magnamut. They could activate the effect here of the Regain to put back and draw. And we'll probably see the effect of Fountain activate as well. And we do see triple attack in the hand. So maybe they kind of want to get them to get the Nightmare Griffin, and they can just steal it and then just beat over. Or just that's going to be probably a game if they take that. They're going to hit them with the Droll here instead on the tip. Wow. And they're going to be able to chain. They can't chain. So on res, their turn player, they can hit it with they're saying here how they have a chance that they didn't activate Fountain, so they're going to hit them with Droll, and they're going to hit the Druis Worm with Slumber here, so it doesn't get destroyed by card effects or by battle. And they're going to go into the battle there, and it can't attack, so it can't crash into the Griffin in the battle phase. That was a pretty smart play. Then we can link away into a Baron, and then we're going to be seeing the Druis Worm effects going to activate, sending the Griffin to the graveyard here. And then we stop it so that that pink cannot summon, or that blue cannot summon the pink back, and stopping that red there. They're going to activate the Baron, popping the Fountain. We know they have a starter in hand, though. And they're activate the Quick Launch, summoning out the Boot, or summoning out the Tracer there. Tracer going to go into Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon is going to activate its effects, and there's going to be adding back the Recharger. Recharger effect will activate, and we'll summon back out the Red MD. And then Red MD can summon back out the Boral End, and then that can summon out the Tracer, link into his seals, and then we're going to be able to activate Levianeer once again, either popping the 2 cards in the hand or ripping. They're going to be shuffling back the card in the hand, setting 1 card and passing here. And we have a Baron negate, and they have no more Sprites in their deck, so they don't even do anything with that card. Probably should have checked any Sprites in deck before they you do any of those cards here. Looking at the extra, they can go into a Hugin, and then you realize it's going to be game. So they scoop it up here, and Dragonlink takes it 2-0 against Live Twin Sprite, having the advantage here. I'm not too surprised. The Sprite player did play very well, though. I did like that. Not trolling was a little bit weird earlier, but it worked out for them in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I want to see any more content like this. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.